Hello folks and welcome to MRReddy Automation. In previous session, we have done with page validations, right? Both under page validations are completed. Now let's continue with elements validation. In order to validate these elements, we should know about locators first. In this video, we are going to talk about Selenium locators, like what exactly locator and the types of locators and how to use locators. It is very important concept and it is heart of Selenium script. Please take a look at this snap. It is registration form. In order to the registration, we have to perform two actions. First one is identify elements and second one is perform action on element as per our requirement. Now let's see how human will be performed registration activity and Selenium script will be performed the same registration activity. As a human, you have some sense. So by seeing this web page, you can identify this username field and email field, and you can perform required actions on these fields like enter username and enter email and click on registration button. Okay, it is fine. There is no issue. But coming to the Selenium, it is just a tool, right? It doesn't have any sense like human to identify these fields, username and email. But how can you overcome this situation means Selenium is having locators mechanism. Selenium uses locators to identify the objects in our application and performs the corresponding actions. What exactly locator means? Locator is an identifier. And at the time of execution, Selenium uses locator to identify the objects. We have to specify these locators in our automation test script. Selenium is providing different types of locators to identify the objects. These are the different locators: ID, name, class name, tag name, inner text, link text, partial link text, CSS selector, and XPath. We can use any of these locators to identify the elements in application. Let's take a look at elements in web page and learn how to get element locators. This is web page. It contains different elements. This web page and elements are designed using three languages: HTML, second one is CSS, and the third one is JavaScript. So for example, if you take this login button, let me show in diagram. This is login button and this button is created using three languages: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML is to create login button, CSS is to apply styles like colors, font size, font style, etc. And JavaScript is for its functionality. If you see here, if you if you click on this, something is happening like login click. Click on OK button, OK is clicked. Something is happening functionality, right? To develop this functionality, we have to use JavaScript. Here, HTML is enough to get locators. We can skip both CSS and JavaScript with respect to automation testing. This is HTML. Input ID equal to login type equal to text value. Okay, blah blah. It will contain some HTML code. But here question is how to inspect HTML code to get locators. It's simple. Each browser will have developer tool. Let's take a look at this web application. Okay, just press F12. It opens developer tool. Now, with the help of this arrow mark, you can select login button. Yeah. Now it's showing HTML code, right? This HTML code belongs to this login button. Now let's take a look at syntax. Driver dot find element by dot locator, locator name, and action. Okay, it contains three parts. see the colors here, different colors. First part is driver dot find element, and the second part is by dot locator, locator name, okay, dot action. Okay, this action to be performed on element as per requirement. Okay, this is HTML code and this is syntax. Okay, clear? Let's take a look at implementation using all these locators. Let me create one class with name locators. Locators. Just I have created based on existing class. Okay, browsers class. Now let me clean up this existing code. Now first we have to write code to launch browser. WebDriver driver equal to new Chrome driver. Next driver dot get. Let's just I'm going to use this application. This is the web page to show all locator combinations. So okay, to open this application, we have to specify this part. Okay, let me copy this part. Okay, let's check whether it is opening or not. Locators dot Chrome browser. To maximize browser, we have to write code like driver dot manage window maximize. Okay, let's see the difference now. So it's opened in this mode. It's not maximized. It's not open full window. Okay, just to maximize that, we have to write this code. Yeah, now it's maximized, right? Now let's see the ID of this one. First one is ID. ID is user, right? ID equal to user. Next, name. Name is PWD. Okay, name equal to PWD. Next, CSS selector. This is mail. Just we can specify CSS selector like hash. What is the ID here? Mail. This is CSS. Okay. Next, tag name. Here, which object we can select? Okay. This is the list box. Okay. What is the tag? Select, right? Tag name is select. Next, class name. Okay. Take this text area. Class is T area. Okay. Class equal to T area. Just we are identifying the locators. Nothing else. Okay. Flipkart. This is the link. Just whatever the text is visible on screen, we can specify. Link text equal to Flipkart. Directly, we can specify that one. Link text equal to Flipkart. Next, partial link text. Partial link text means we can specify partial text like it is Flipkart, right? We can specify partial text like flip or cart. Any portion of this text we can specify. Okay, partial link text equal to, can we give flip? Okay, script we will check with both flip and cart. Okay, cart. We can give either flip or cart. That is the meaning of partial text. We have other locator, that is XPath. We will see XPath in next session because first you have to get the basic idea about how to use locator. Once you get the basic idea, then XPath will be very easy. So I will cover XPath in next session. Now let's add these locators in script. What is the Selenium syntax? It contains three parts, right? Driver dot find element by dot locator. Locator could be ID name, CSS selector, tag name, class name, link text, partial link text, XPath, etc. Here we have to specify the that ID name. Okay. Next the action. That's right. Driver dot find element by dot. You can see here it is displaying locators. Okay. First one is ID. What is ID? User, right? ID user. The first one is text field. This is text field. Okay. Text field. In text field, we can enter value, right? For that, we have to use send case. Send case test user. This is value. Next, driver dot find element by name. What is the name? Password, right? Password. Send case can specify any text. Okay. Next, driver dot find element by dot CSS selector. What is CSS selector? Mail, right? Mail. Send case test mail at mail.com. Okay. Next, driver dot find element by tag name, right? What is the tag name? Select. Send the keys. We can select any value from this. Okay. Just I'm selecting development. Okay. We can use send keys method. Next, class name, right? Instead of tag name, we can use class name. This is other locator. What is that class name? T area, right? T area. Just we can pass any text. Next, link text, right? By dot link text. Flipkart, right? Link text, Flipkart. Coming to the link, just we cannot pass value, right? Like text field, we cannot pass value. We have to click, okay? For buttons, checkboxes, radio buttons, we have to perform click action. click. Okay. Next, partial link text, right? Partial link text. Sorry, something went wrong. I have given wrongly. Class name T area. This is Flipkart. Okay. For this, we have to specify click. Next, partial link text, right? Partial link text. For partial link text, we can specify any portion of this complete text. Mixed partial. Let's see. Okay, let's check with cart as well. Both are partial text only. Now let me debug this one instead of executing. Why? Because it will execute quickly. It's difficult to understand. Yeah, see here, send keys. Yeah, test user is entered. Next password, next mail. Okay, password is entered and mail is entered. Next tag name development. Okay, development is selected. Next text area is entered test user. Okay, now this line is to perform action on Flipkart link. Yeah, see here, it's been clicked and Flipkart site is opened. Okay, now let's go back and check with partial link text. Yeah, now again it's clicked. Okay, now again go back. Okay, with the help of partial link text, we will be able to perform click on Flipkart link. Okay, now let's see this partial text cart. Okay, yeah, it's also clicked. Okay, now we verified all the locators and all are working fine. Okay, this is how we can provide locators in script. With the help of these locators, Selenium will be identified elements in application and perform specified actions. Okay, this is first part driver dot find element by dot id. Okay, by dot locator, any locator. Okay, this is second part. This is action part. Any Selenium statement contains these three parts. Okay, let's do one thing. We can add back action here. Driver dot navigate dot back. Okay. So what is happening here? It will click Flipkart. Again, it will go back and again it will perform action on that Flipkart link. Yeah, it's entering the values. It's performed action on Flipkart link. Now it came back again. It clicked and again it came back again. It clicked. Okay. That's how it will identify the objects and perform the actions on objects. I hope you got the insight about locators. That's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching.